Hello from Gardening at Dwensa.
Hi.
Here in Ireland. And I'm here with Dimitri from the Green Nerd channel. And today we're going to give you a greenhouse update.
Yay. Welcome to Rachel's greenhouse. So what do we have here? Well, that's your staging area, isn't it?
That's right.
Alright. You have a lot of succulents in bloom right now.
So talk us through them then. And give us...
I'm not sure I know everything, but... Well, you had the peanut cactus flowering. They flower quite good. We still have 2 flowers there. That maybe I can pick up the pot to show people. That's a really lovely cactus flower. It's really impressive when you see the size of the plant. I mean, that's just one little peanut. Alright.
That's a lovely warm colour as well, isn't it?
Really, really lovely orange. Let's try to and face them to us because they're nice.
Okay.
That's a really lovely Pelargonium.
Oh yeah, Friesdorf.
Yep.
It's a hybrid.
Yeah.
But the foliage, the foliage is nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a nice color. Creamy pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a scented one. You know, you can almost tell the Pelargonium which one are scented because they have the leaves that look like they are scented.
The leaves that look like they want to be touched.
Yeah. And it's funny how they have 2 different colors. I guess that those blooms are a bit newer and they fade to pink. Is it?
I think so.
Alright.
I can't say I've really observed it that well, but yeah. That's nice.
Is that one? Yeah, I have a lot of... Oh, and that... We had a laugh with Rachel on that one because I told her that I think that looks like an orchid. It's like an agricum.
We just go in and have a look at that.
That's an agricum. That's a mendacious orchid.
Not an agricum. You've got orchid fever. You know the fever you get where you think everything looks like an orchid of some type or other?
Alright, I admit. But the flowers are really interesting.
Yes.
From salmony pink to green. But that's a lot of that's a Gasteria, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of them have really, really small flowers and really slender spikes, but that's good flowering, I think.
Man, I'm sure I have a spare one somewhere here for you if you want it.
Right. Ooh, and look at that. Your Sinningia is about to bloom.
It looks exactly like an orchid though, doesn't it?
No!
What?
Look how fluffy that is.
Yeah, I love this one with the silver leaves. It's really nice.
And look, like this one, you would never say that it's a Primula.
Yes.
You would never believe it.
Marginata, Primula marginata.
It's a very pretty one. Also, it grows stem. It's almost like a mini bush Primula. How are the flowers?
They're nice and pale blue flowers.
Alright.
Although I don't think it's going to bother this year to flower, but usually it does.
And that's the...
Yeah, Dudleya.
Dudleya, right.
And both it and the Primula beside it have this kind of farina on the leaves that comes off in your finger.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, don't touch them too much. That's another Sinningia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that one's about to bloom too. There.
And also in the greenhouse all winter this one, so kept it a 5-degree minimum.
Alright.
So quite a tough little plant, I think.
Is that the Senecio?
It is, yes.
Alright. That's lovely.
Angel wings.
Well, you can understand why. Wow, that's lovely. And it's actually fur, it's not meal. See, that doesn't come off.
Right.
It's furry. And you have lithops. How do you water them?
Very very sparingly.
But
with terror, you water them with
I
terror.
know, like people say you're only supposed to water them like once or twice a year when they're growing. Do you do that or
Well,
do you water
it's
more?
been watered not at all winter, and it's
Right.
been watered twice so far this spring.
Alright then.
But yeah, I'm really scared of rotting those off.
Oh, and that's the one we saw at Liga's, but she didn't want to give it to me. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. But I really love that one. It's a Pelargonium cautyledonis.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one with the leathery leaves.
Yes.
She said there are two varieties, one with the velvety leaves and one with the leathery leaves.
Yeah. She also said mine was as old as the one that she has, that is now quite a lovely little
I was
miniature
nice
tree.
enough not to point that out, and you're doing it now.
Oh.
Agave attenuata,
Yeah.
another pelargoniums. Oh, and your Veltheima has flower pods. Seed pods, sorry.
Yes.
Alright, that's interesting. Will you try to grow them from seeds?
I don't know. If I'm not going to, I really should cut the spike off, though, shouldn't I? Stop exhausting the bulb.
Well, I think they're tough enough, anyways.
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine grew it from seed I gave her 1 year, so the seed, I mean, it's self-fertile. The plant is self-fertile.
Right, yeah.
I know that now, so I could try.
And Coelogyne cristata.
Yes.
We made a video on that earlier.
Yeah.
That's a really pretty one.
Mm. Oh, we need to point out that pelargonium there that is looking very leggy because
This
it was in the house all winter, because this one is the one Liga gave me and she said it has the yellow flowers,
Alright.
which is really, really unusual for a pelargonium.
Unicorn Diva.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. So she was asking me when we were over at her place yesterday had I killed it.
What you didn't?
But I didn't, yes. It's not grown the best, but hopefully
Oh,
we'll
that
get
was
flowers.
still in flower like yesterday. That
Yeah.
night's past. That was Gladiolus triste.
Mhm.
Tristis.
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 Or-
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
And it's raining, look at that.
Yeah. Little bit. Well, it was fairly dry this week,
Yes.
so it's also good that it's raining a bit on the garden.
And what has the weather been like for you in Ireland this time,
Oh,
Dimitri?
it was really warm. I even got a sunburn on my neck. That was still visible, but... And that's our little Dudleya section that we arranged a few days back.
Yeah. And I've burnt, yes, that's burnt. The leaf
That's
is
newly
burnt there.
burnt?
Yes.
Alright.
The curtain kind of fell down.
Oh,
burnt.
right. Okay.
But, oh, worse things happen. And did you see what's down there at your feet?
Something I'm really, really curious about.
It's soaking in a bucket of water.
Yeah, because we have plans for that one,
Yes.
don't we?
We won't give away too much so far.
No. And, well, on the lower side you have a lot of other succulents.
Yeah. Yeah, so there might be some spares in there.
Yep. I will have a look through
Proper look through.
and tell you what I'm interested. Is that the Picasso?
Yes,
Okay.
Zantedeschia.
You gave me that one. I think mine is green too.
Yeah. It's nice. This one here is really, really leafy.
And I was happy to see that your Amorphophalluses are at the same stage than mine.
Right.
Because usually yours are earlier than mine.
Right.
But you start to grow them earlier.
Well, I didn't this year, so.
Alright. Because I keep them in the fridge longer because I want them to start growing indoors, but then by the time they start to be that size, I want to put them outside. So if I do
Right.
that too early, like if I start in February, then in
You have
March
to
it's not
mind them
warm
indoors.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I usually start around the beginning of April to put them in, and by May they're about that size. They start actually quite slow,
Yeah,
but once they get started,
they keep going.
I think mine are about the same size. So I was happy to see that.
Do you want to point out the one behind you that flowered this year? I
Alright.
just tucked it under the table there.
And you watered it.
And I watered it because it was really, really desiccated. So
That look like the skeleton of the flower. Keep that.
the flower.
As a souvenir, yeah.
Well, it's not very attractive.
No, but it's for like scientific purposes.
dissection purposes.
Well, yeah, we can actually look inside how it's made. So that's actually only to create the odor that we all love so much in them. That's the part that actually makes the stink to attract the pollinators. This will be, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't do my homework before the video, so this would be the male part creating the pollen, and this would be the female part.
Right.
And apparently they're not fertile at the same time.
Okay. So
Yeah.
they're not receptive at the same time.
I think it's possible that it's female first and then male. Well, either way, so there is no like self-pollination. Yeah, and also the cycle of the smell, according to which part is fertile, is not exactly the same.
Right.
Yeah, I read that
so
somewhere.
So it attracts a different kind of insect, or
I don't think so, but well, I will have to. I just read that. Maybe it's not for all the species, all the same for all the species of Amorphophalaces, but anyway.
Good for konjac. And I suppose from an evolutionary point of view, it makes sense that the plant should cross with another of its species rather than itself, because it just the likelihood of genes being duplicated that are bad increases.
Yeah. And a lot of people are mistaken. That is not one flower. Actually, it's an efflorescence, because those are the flowers.
Okay.
So,
well, I wouldn't have them in
botanical
my garden.
technicality.
Yeah, it's going to take a while now for it to send up leaves after.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very long time. And that means that the bulb can't increase much in size this year.
Yeah.
But
and I guess it's a bit more sensitive to rot. Did you check in there? Oh no, it's still there. Still firm. So.
Good. Well, it's been kept really dry.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But actually, you can check under the. If you already have something, yeah, you have the little point of the future shoot. So that one.
Ah, yeah.
Let's hope it's not gonna take too long, because of course, if it takes too long, then it's too late in the season, and then it doesn't have really proper time to grow. But well. And here we have the king for tea. I'm so jealous. I have a seedling. He's like that big. But look at that. You said it was looking better before?
Yeah, it's kind of going over now.
Alright, but still really impressive.
Yeah. It is. It's the king of the greenhouse anyway.
And it's a substantial bush already, huh?
Yeah.
Would that be hardy here, outdoors?
In places in the south of Ireland,
Alright.
when planted in well-drained soil, it is hardy. But the killer really is moisture.
Right.
And we have a lot of rain in Ireland, so yeah.
Do you know? I can't say that because actually it was really warm and really sunny for my whole stay. Just today it's starting to rain, and I'm leaving in the night, so really I can't say that. I was really lucky for the weather. It was really a lovely weather. Lovely stay. Visited a lot of places, and really happy. And the greenhouse is looking really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations on your growing.
Thank you. Thank you very much, kind sir. All right. So, thanks very much for the video. Do you want to say? Oh, what about your channel? Mention your channel.
I have a channel. It's called The Green Nerd, and its main feature is the green wall, which is a plant wall I'm doing in my living room, and it's still a project in the making, and I'm sharing when I do something new, and I'm sharing about the plants I have on it, and of course a lot of orchids, but also ferns and other epiphytes, and well, just come and check it out. I mean, it's worth checking out.
It certainly is, and we'll link to your channel up above.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. So, bye.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye now.